Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our July 2017 tarot reading. And this will be for the sign of Virgo. And as I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And we have the first card is the Four of Pentacles. Then we have the Queen of Cups. And we have the Empress. Very nice lineup we have here. So we start with the Four of Pentacles. So in the beginning of July, you might be holding on too much to something. Okay? This woman is grasping that pentacle. Okay? She's holding on for dear life. This is telling you, you don't have to worry. Okay? We all want, stability in our lives. And this woman seems to be too focused on it, where she's not allowing herself to loosen up and allow life to flow. She's clinging to something, maybe something financially, something maybe work-related. But you don't have to feel this way in the beginning of July. But we all tend to be this way. We all tend to want to protect what we've worked so hard for. We want to hold on to our money. We don't want to squander it. But sometimes we got to let a little loose, okay, and enjoy ourselves. And she seems to be very content with sitting here grasping that pentacle, but she's missing out on a lot. Okay, this is usually the sign of the miser, people that hoard things. Okay, so we want you to know that you don't have to hold on so tightly. You could loosen your grasp on whatever it is that's been concerning you so much that you're scared of losing. Because then in the middle of the month, okay, we have the Queen of Cups, and Cups is the suit of emotion. And you may be feeling very emotional like this woman here. Queen of Cups is mostly in her head. She's very dreamy. She's the kind of person that if you had a problem, you'd want to call her because she's very emphatic. She is very good listener, very sincere. She understands how you feel. Very emotional kind of woman. And in the middle of the month, this may be how you're feeling, or this may be someone who enters your life in the middle of the month that you're dealing with, someone who more or less is, in touch with their emotions. But we have to remember that, not only do we want to be in touch with our emotions, but we also want to use our head. So sometimes it's okay to be in our heads, okay? And other times we got to realize that, we're letting our emotions take over. We're maybe being too sensitive. But in the middle of the month, something going on that, is really having you inside your head, and that you're basically tuning out the outside world and you're within your head. Not necessarily thinking with your head, you're more or less thinking on an emotional level in the middle of the month. And then at the end of the month, okay, it turns out beautifully with the Empress here. The Empress is a card of fertility, a card of giving birth to something, maybe starting something new. When the Empress shows up, it could be a motherly figure, okay, at the end of the month that there's an emphasis on. But this Empress here, she's the kind of person that is very much surrounded by abundance. So all of the holding on here is unnecessary because by the end of the month, you're going to be feeling very abundant. Okay, this Empress here, she's sitting on her throne. Usually the Empress card has a pregnant woman signifying that maybe you're giving birth to something new. It doesn't mean a physical birth. It doesn't mean that you're going to get pregnant necessarily, but it's going to tell you that whatever's been bothering you maybe here is going to come to a very happy conclusion at the end of the month. Okay, and there's going to be some type of growth maybe that you've learned throughout the month. Some type of prosperity at the end of the month. You're feeling quite abundant. And it's a beautiful month for you to let loose here. You don't need to cling so hard. Try your best not to be swept away by your emotions like this Queen of Cups, because everything is going to turn out fine. So whatever matter has been bothering you, you're fine. You got this. This is a very good sign at the end of the month. Okay, this brings a happy conclusion and, possibly really good rewards for, all of your work and all of your effort at the end of the month. So don't worry about your finances as this is what's getting you down, because at the end of the month, you're going to get a payoff. It's going to be a very beautiful ending to the month for you. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.